Hey, good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica Streams Coaching and Tarot. So today is Saturday, and I'm going to do what energies to look forward to next week. I'm going to do 3 cards for general, whatever the general message is from Spirit, um, romance or relationships in general. Again, relationships can be anything. And then career, work related stuff, or if you're not working or you're retired, it could be just projects or whatever. You'll know if it resonates. So we'll do 3 cards of each, and then I'm not sure what else to do. So just bear with me. So this, I want to consider it a weekly reading. I've never done it like this before, I don't think, so it's new. So did I say I'm using Runik? Let's see how this works. And now this is going to be for the upcoming week. So the energies could be at the beginning of the week, middle of the week, end of the week. And it is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Let's take a look. So again, we have Runik Tarot. What do we need to know for upcoming week? Okay, message from Spirit. Page of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. I'm going to say really focus on, there's something learning going on here with 2 pages and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. Relationships, love, or other relationships, please. What do we need to know? 3 of Wands. Knight of Cups. And the Fool. Well, that's nice energy. And then career, work, projects, please. 9 of Wands. Ace of Swords. And okay, Wheel. That's nice. What will be unexpected this week? 6 of Wands. What will we not see this week? This is general. Empress. Challenge. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Strength. Death. So we've got unexpected, what we don't see. Okay, what to look for. Okay, the Chariot. Judgment is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like overall, and I think this energy's come up a little bit, where we're just feeling really kind of like we're reborn again. I mean, and the strength is death. So there is a feeling of transformation this week. And keep in mind, it could be very light. It could be the way you're thinking about something. Um, but it could be just a renewed, yeah, I feel like it's a renewed feeling of self. Um, Overall, that's my overall feeling on that Judgment card. So general messages from Spirit, I really feel like this is, you know, there is something going on here. We have Page of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles. So Page of Wands tells me that there's a little bit of excitement going on here about something that you are going to be learning or that you're doing this next week. And you're going to be putting a lot of physical energy into it. But the message, I feel like, I mean, it's not really advice, but I do feel like it kind of is to stay focused this week. I don't think it's going to be hard. I think you will be focused. But the week kind of starts out with the Page of Wands, so you're kind of going to be kind of going, there's this energy. And when we have wand energy, sometimes when it's followed up by pentacle energy, it's like, oh, now I got to stop and wait. And, so there's the excitement and movement of the wands, then into that pentacle where it's like, okay, now I'm waiting and working hard. But I do feel like that's the energy. And in the middle of the week, you'll really find that you're focusing on something, that you're learning something, that you're going through it. But the cool thing about that 8 is the energy tells me that you are going to do the work, right? That's what the 8's all about, is doing the work to see the outcome. You're not going to skip over it. You're not going to procrastinate it. you're not going to do it half-ass. You're going to really do the work. So I think that's a really good energy for the middle of the week. Regardless of what this situation is, it doesn't matter because this is just general messages. And then the Page of Pentacles also tells me that you will continue to learn, but I feel like the page is a little bit of a, it's not really a step back, but you're going to be taking a different look at other things to learn. I mean, there's a lot of learning happening here because the Page of Pentacles is all about learning. Um, they spend the time though. Again, we've got the Eight of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. Both spend the time to get good at what they're doing. But the energy will be a little bit chaotic at the beginning. And once you grab hold of what needs to happen, I think that, you just start working on it. It like strikes your passion so well that you're able to focus, and that the you don't care that it's the pentacle energy because it's something that you really want to do. So for relationships in general, I do feel like this probably is a little bit on the romantic side. We have the Three of Wands at the beginning of the week, which I feel like is saying, everything's happening the way it should be happening. And the Knight of Cups is about, a gift coming in for love. I mean, it's a love romance gift. And then it ends with a very new direction and a new beginning. This Fool's a great new beginning for relationships, but it's like there was work being done here. And then when this Knight of Cups energy, it gives you a whole new start to something, a fresh start, that innocent start, because it's the Fool and it's young and it's carefree. And so it's really a nice feeling. I really like this energy. Actually, I'm feeling really nice about it. It's not like this overall like love, oh my gosh. It's more like this, I've waited for this. I've waited for this for a while, Three of Wands, and then it's actually coming in, and it's good. And now I feel like I can start something with the Fool. It's very nice energy. So I would say now, if this is not relationship as far as love relationship, this could also be it could be any kind of relationship, really. I mean, but it's something that you've waited for, whatever it is. That Three of Wands energy is about things are happening, like what you've worked for and what you've waited for is coming to fruition. And I do feel like because it's the Knight of Cups, that's making me feel more of the romantic side of it. But it also could be, that could be anything, really. I mean, any kind of relationship, but it's leaning more on the romantic side. And that Fool energy is just awesome. I'm going to tell you, it is awesome. So what we have for career is Nine of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Wheel. So I feel like, wait, that did not come out right, like that. Okay, my stomach's growling, so if you hear it, I'm sorry. So we have the Nine of Wands first. So this is the energy of, almost there. You're almost there. So there's something, and I feel like it kind of probably goes with that Eight of Pentacles. You're really working hard on something, and you're a little tired, and you're wondering, will this even do anything? Will anything happen? Well, in the middle of the week, I feel like you get some clarity with this Ace of Swords, an understanding, and it does spark some new ideas, a new beginning. And then the Wheel, I feel like destiny is pointed at you, like good things are going to happen. Because time is moving forward in a good direction. I feel like this is really positive. So I feel like there is something that you've been working really hard on, that there is going to be some clarity here, and you're going to go, yeah. And then the Wheel is things are really moving forward. And that just feels good, because I feel like there's been a lot of stuck energy over the last couple of weeks when I've done these readings, probably a few weeks. We've had the Eight of Swords all the time. Think about it. If you look back, there's been a lot of stuck energy, and this feels like things are finally moving, and it feels really good, and it feels very positive. So it feels like we're stepping out of that stuck energy finally. And I feel like these readings are definitely for my, the viewers that watch regularly, because I feel like those are the energies I'm connecting with more so than anything. Not that it doesn't resonate with others. I'm not saying that, but if you're watching me daily, sometimes you can see that the progression of the energy. And sometimes it's just like this one reading out of the blue, but there is sometimes a very obvious progression going on with the energies. So it's very interesting. And I think that's a good way to journal too. Like, even if you're using this channel as more of a learning how to read, and I probably should do this too, because I am always interested in the like things. Like, if you kind of track the energy day by day, or track the cards that were being pulled, or something, just some kind of what keeps coming up, and then watch it progress. It's very interesting. And we had one time, so for those of you who haven't watched, there was a reading not too long ago where one day we had the Two of Cups in the outcome, and the next day it was in the current energy. So there is a progression for sure. Okay, enough. but you could totally do that. I mean, to see the progression, because I feel like there has been a lot of stuck energy, and that's what I was getting at. And I just this just feels good. Now, I will say overall there is still work to be done, because the Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, but you're enjoying it with that Page of Wands. So it's good energy and you're enjoying it. So what's unexpected? The recognition. Something's coming in. Now, I'm not getting this overall feeling of money, but there is some recognition happening here. Whether it's work or love, I don't know, or just personal, in your personal life. But I feel like this is going to be a really big deal for you. For some of us, I really feel like some of us, it may be a little subtle, but I think for some of us, it's going to help us with this, continue to work hard on something, because we're actually getting true positive feedback that feels good. And we're like, yeah, okay, that's good. That's important. And I like that. Like, that energy feels really good. So, what we don't see is the Empress. I feel like this is more about the love energy. I feel like you're more caring than you are thinking maybe you are. The Empress is a very giving and nurturing energy. And I don't feel like this is someone nurturing you. It could be, but I feel like more that you're not giving yourself enough credit right now for being just a loving person. And I don't know if there is a message that comes in that makes you feel like maybe you're not, or you're listening to something else that someone else said. But I feel like this is really a reminder to you, hey, you know what? I do care. I do care about people. I am a giver. I care. I think that's important. Because sometimes, we're so hard on ourselves, and sometimes we hear something from somebody and we just take it and run with it, especially if we're being a little bit, not as confident, or not having the confidence. I feel like confidence is changing here too, by the way. It just feels much better. So our challenge is Ten of Swords. So there is something coming to a complete end here. And or you have to put something to an end. It's going to be hard. I am going to clarify this. Can you tell us about this Ten of Swords in our challenge? Yeah, there's a commitment that's coming to an end. Something that you've been holding on to. You have discovered your choices. You've discovered the choices. Okay, so Hierophant is a commitment. But I feel like the Four of Pentacles is about holding on to stuff, and I feel like you've held on to something for a long time and you've committed yourself to it, but it's like, well, wait a minute, I really do have choices, and I think that choices is allowing you to make to complete something, because I feel like there may have been a period of time, again, all of that Eight of Swords energy, where you didn't feel like you had what it took, or that you had choices. You felt like you were pretty stuck, and then you had like the tunnel vision. I can only go here. There's nothing else out there for me, whether it's love, work, home, projects, just the way you feel about yourself in general. And now you're putting an end to that thought. wait, there is shit out there for me. I've got choices. I can do whatever I want to do. I've got the choices. It's great energy, by the way. I think that's good. It's a challenge, and anytime we end something, it will always be a challenge. Because even if it's a negative thing in our life, or even if it's something that really would we even know ending this is important, it's ending it. It no matter what, if it's something that we're used to having in our life and it's no longer going to be there or be there the same way, that's a change, and those are hard. So keep that in mind. Now your strength is, so there's this, there's the strength is the death, and I think that's where the focus needs to be, is to watch yourself transform and to watch the transformation of these energies. I am feeling really good about next week, so I hope you all are too, because I am feeling really good energy here. And it feels like to embrace that change, embrace what's happening, embrace what's changing in your life. This is a strength. So, what it's telling us, that this change and this transformation is good. It's super good. And even though it's scary and hard, Ten of Swords, it's good. I mean, it's a strength. So it's happening for a reason, and it's good stuff. It's really good stuff. This is very good energy. I want to say it all the time. So what to watch for is the Chariot, and I feel like this is, look for the opportunities. Look for the movement. Keep moving. Take advantage of this energy where you feel like you're moving forward, where you feel like things are being cleared out of your way, where you could just keep going. There is a clearing here, and that's what it is. Like the Eight of Swords have been moved. Those swords have been moved out of your way. You've taken off the blindfold, and now you can move forward. That's what I feel like it does. It feels like that to me. And I don't know why I keep thinking, but I'm pretty sure and if I'm wrong, tell me. But if you guys remember too, that there's been a lot of Eight of Swords lately, and I think it's been a few weeks. Not that they come up every day, but it's come up a lot. Um, so this Chariot, yeah, it tells us, like, yeah, watch for that. Watch for the opening. Watch for the forward movement. Keep an eye on the prize too, like, because this is such a fast card, and it has a lot of energy. Keep that in mind. Things are going to start happening, and they're going to happen quick. This isn't quite as quick to me as the Knight of Swords, but it's definitely a little bit more. Um, I don't know. The Chariot can have a tendency not to be stable, but it is more of a victory card, where the Knight of Swords definitely comes in quick, but it kind of is a fleeting thing, where I think the Chariot is more of a going towards what's going to last. I really like this. I'm going to pull one advice card. Please, what is our advice for next week? What do we need to keep in mind? Six of Pentacles. Make sure things are being done evenly. I think that's important. It's give and take. Like, make sure that you're not over giving, and make sure you're not overtaking. Keep that balance this next week. Um, give as much as you can, but be sure that there isn't an energy that's squeezing the life out of you, so to speak. Make sure that you're getting as well. The Six of Pentacles is all about sharing and having enough to give, but um, when we give, we get back. But if we're in a situation, a partnership or something like that, where we're not getting back and it's just not happening, we always have to remember too, partnerships, relationships of any kind, there are always going to be times where one person is giving more than the other, because that's what helps us grow, right? Like, someone's having a hard time, so you have to give in, you have to give to them, you have to be there for them, or whatever the case may be. And then it turns around, and then the next month it's you need the caring, you need someone to give to you. So it always is, it should eventually balance out. So as long as you feel like that's the way it is, then keep giving to what you need to. But I think too, give to yourself as well, because and the reason why I say that is this general message up here with the Page of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Give to yourself because this is all about what you're going to be learning over the next week. I really like this reading. I'm sorry it went on long, but it feels really good. And when it feels good, I just want to keep going because it feels good and I want to just embrace that feeling. So there you have it. Let me know what you thought. Please comment if you remember that we've had a lot of Eight of Swords, or is it just me? Because I do the astrology readings too, and they could have come up, but I feel like they're on the daily ones. Anyway, take care. Have a beautiful day.